Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our second part of our 2022 family vacation. We are here in the beautiful state of Utah, where we will be heading to Zion tomorrow. We are now in Zion, and we are going through the Emerald Pool hike. This hike will be shorter than our last one for sure. This is the middle Emerald Pool. The one previous to it was the lower. We are now on our way to the upper pool. We're almost up to the upper Emerald Pool. We'll be up there in just a couple moments. We're now up here at Upper Emerald Pool. This is our final destination for this hike. We made it to the top of Watchman. This was a pretty moderate, it was a moderate hike, but we started down in the parking lot down by the visitor center. The view up here is amazing, and it's supposedly one of the best places for sunsets in Zion. So, the Watchman's up there. No? Watchman is over here. But the mountains are great. And got the rest of the family over there. The sunset back there over the White Mountain. Looks pretty good. And then you got the valley over here. We started down there. Hiking down from Watchman. Got some good views, the sun setting behind the mountains over there. You see the parking lot and the campground from down here. So I'll end off today down on the campsite once we get down. If you look behind me, we are now at the bottom of the mountain, and Watchman is directly behind me. The sun is setting. We are going to go back to camp. That's where I'll end off today, and I'll see you in the morning. This ends off day one in Zion National Park. We finished Watchman. We're now at the campsite. We'll have dinner and go to bed, and then I'll see you in the morning where we will do the Narrows. Thank you. All right. Well, signing off for the night. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Zion. We are getting ready for our hike through the Narrows. I'll see you there. We are now in the Narrows of Zion, where we will be in some areas maybe even waist deep or chest deep in the river. This hike goes through the river, and basically we just go until we want to stop. It is beautiful though. Lucas and Mitch is about waist deep. I'm about knee deep. Mitchell's down all the way at waist. I'm almost waist deep, but these two yahoos are swimming. Like full on swimming. It's deep over here. As we come around this corner, we're seeing maybe some waterfall, but the mountain is just beautiful. Pretty deep over here. But look at that mountain. So right behind me, where we just walked through, was extremely fast-moving water. It made everything extremely slippery, so it made it interesting getting through. Lucas fell over here in the water. And so he was saying, man down. But it's been an interesting hike so far. It's one of my more favorite hikes. Coming through the river, it's interesting. So at this spot at Y is Off, you can go one of two ways. There's a dry way where my parents are going, and then there's a deeper way where my brothers went. Oh, there's Lucas, and then Mom and Dad went up there. The mountains are, the rock formations and everything is so cool though. I opted for the deeper way. I am at waist deep, and I'm pretty sure it goes even deeper. So, I mean, it's pretty deep down here. Woo. Yep, and now my bag is in the water. That's how deep it is here, so. All right, I'm gonna end the recording so I can get. So down there, it was stomach deep. I was about to my top of my stomach. It was pretty deep, but definitely a lot better option than going the boring way. So I think Lucas got chest deep in there.
Yeah, Lucas got chest deep, and I just swam for the fun of it.
Yeah, so it was interesting. So it gets deep again over here. Lucas is almost to his neck. I think they're just sitting at this point. So we're swimming on the trail. I'm probably not gonna go that deep because I don't want to get all my stuff wet, but it's pretty cool. So it's definitely a cool trail. One of my favorite trails. I've done quite a few, so it's probably ranked as top 5. So I'm ditching my bag so I can go in deep water without getting everything wet. It's like a little swimming area down here. It's pretty deep. Yep, so there's stomach deep. It gets pretty deep out here. About chest, a little over my chest, so got everyone up there just drying their bags out. It's pretty deep down here, it's nice. Water's, I think, somewhere around 60 degrees, but it's almost 90 up on top, so it feels extremely great out here in the desert. The rock faces are amazing. I mean, hike through a river and whatnot, but like, look at that. They're amazing. The different colors, the height of them, it's absolutely insane. Look at how the rock formations in the river carved it out. I mean, look at that. You got all sorts of different colors, and you got almost a tunnel over here. Mitchell's been being the most adventurous. I'm fighting the rapids, but for this one he took a break from it. But I mean, look at that tunnel.
Look at the chance of me getting through that. I'm not getting through that.
Looks like fun.
That one I will follow.
Dad found a sitting rock. Luke and Mitch just swam through there, but look at this carving here. It's really amazing down here. This is one of my top 3 hikes, maybe even number 2. Grinnell Glacier is still number 1, but I mean, it's super cool and it's a lot of fun hiking through the river. So this is why they call it the Narrows. The further you go in, the more narrow the canyon gets. I'm sure there'll be at some point it gets extremely narrow to where the only thing is the river. There's no bank around it. But if you look, it gets even more narrow the further you go. This is a great hike. It's nice and cool because of the water, and just every turn is different. Every rock face. Obviously, my brothers are like hiking down the water, so, but hiking down the side of it's pretty fun too. So. So back behind me, it got shoulder deep. So I didn't get it recorded, but it got extremely deep, and it's been pretty fast moving water.
Yeah.
There was a way around it, but it wasn't as fun.
That one over there I got.
Yeah, so it's back behind that big rock, and there was a way around. Ahead of me, it gets extremely narrow. So we went from a little bit wider, but now it's starting to look like what they call the Narrows. You look at it. Extremely tall mountains, but it gets even more narrow. Look at how the Narrows just get, I mean, this is like mostly just river now. We have a few small banks on the side. But We'll be turning back soon, probably. So I'll let you know when we get turned around, or if I see anything else interesting. Nicely shaded down here. Got the sun up there, but this is just beautiful. We're about 4 miles in. We just stopped for a quick snack stop in this little corner here. But we're going to continue on and absorb the views. We have a split in the river right here, and it's amazing how different the two sides look. This side over here is a lot wider and a lot darker rock, and this side's more narrow. It's got a smaller stream that goes into it. But both sides are cool. We're going this way, probably quarter mile, half mile, and then we'll come back and maybe do the other side. This is the other way. We decided to change it up. There's a waterfall. I didn't get a picture of it, but this side's just as cool. It's awesome. I don't think the camera does it justice, but look how orange the rocks are up there, and then the further down you come, the more darker grayish red it gets. And you see how the erosion just like, it looks like scratch marks all the way down the side of the canyon. It's amazing. All right, there's a turn up there. I don't know if we're going over there or not. You can see the mountain up there. I don't know if the camera picks it up or not, but it's pretty cool. On our way back now, that's where we ate lunch, or ate a little bit of a snack. But thought I'd catch a little bit more of the way back, since you see it from a different angle. Look at that. That is a tall peak. The camera doesn't do it justice, but it's fun.
Looks like when the plate shifted upward, that's the old floor bed.
Pretty cool. So old riverbed. And you got all the mountains above it. Pretty cool. We completed our Narrows hike, and now we're at stop 8, which is Big Bend. Behind me you can see Angel's Landing up here. The black rocks are the Oregon, and then the big white rock is the White Throne. And then up there you can see some of the California condors, or some of the big black birds. So this is one of the just stops along the way to going and doing our big hike and then going back to camp. This is our final day in Zion. We are tearing down camp, and then we will be on our way to check out the outskirts of Zion, and then we will move from there to our cabin where we will be staying for the next few days. Kalab Canyon is still in Zion, but it's completely different from the canyon we were previously in Zion Valley. And you can look at the mountains behind me, and it's just way more green in comparison. Then way off in the distance is supposedly the Grand Canyon. It's a little hazy, so we can't really see it, but good views. Well, we made it to our cabin, so this concludes our Zion portion of our adventure. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.